Ladies and gentlemen, dziko la tentanga dimoto pamakala. The word forex is trending harder than a viral dance challenge, and everyone's talking, from Blantyre to Lilongwe. Malawi's foreign currency situation ikuvutika kwa mbili. And now, a familiar face has stepped back into the spotlight. Joseph Mwanamvekha. Some call him the fixer, others call him the comeback economist. Whatever the name, the mission is one: to rescue a wobbling Kwacha and calm the forex storm shaking the nation. Today on Global Pulse News, tikuendera story mene step by step. 10 powerful facts about Malawi's forex tension, the moves Mwanamvekha is making, and why this saga is not just about economics, but survival itself. Tieni tiambe. Buckle up, sip your tea, because this ride, it's about to get loud. After a long silence, Mwanamvekha has returned to the finance frontline like a general rejoining a war he once fought. Antuambi dianangomvankani through whispers. Adibwani, Mwanamvekha wabwera anso. Yes, the man who once held the keys to Malawi's economy is back. Armed with experience and a no-nonsense attitude, he's diving straight into the chaos of the forex crisis. To many, this feels like déjà vu. Same man, same problem, new drama. But this time, he's not just here to talk numbers. He's here to prove that leadership and vision can stabilize the storm. But can one man truly tame a currency behaving like a wild horse? Let's find out. The forex market in Malawi is burning, literally. You can smell the panic from the banks to the bureaus. Fuel queues are stretching. Importers are crying, and the Kwacha is sweating bullets. Komahapa die pale mafuto. Official rates are one story, black market rates are another. Everyone wants dollars, but dollars are dancing away like ghosts. Some say mafakitai yakilepera import goods. Others whisper that corruption is eating through the reserve system. The reality? Demand is higher than supply, and desperation breeds creativity. Sometimes illegal creativity. But every storm has its hero, and in this case, Mwanamvekha is pulling an Avengers move with the next big mission. Mwanamvekha didn't waste a second. He packed his briefcase, suited up, and headed straight to Washington. IMF, World Bank, and US Treasury in one go. Mwamunau yu sana pite kukalimbitsa chibwenzai? He went to negotiate Malawi's economic survival. Behind the scenes, his tone was sharp. Our reserves are down, inflation is climbing, but Malawi is not giving up. He's courting international partners, pushing for emergency forex inflows and credit relief. The question remains, will the IMF buy into Malawi's reform story? Or will it be another "we'll get back to you" situation? While he knocks on international doors, back home, the central bank is facing its own pressure cooker moment. In Capitol Hill boardrooms, a heated debate is cooking. Should Malawi devalue the Kwacha again or hold the line? The Reserve Bank has said no devaluation for now. But on the streets, people whisper, "Kodi Kwachayu sizuku tamvamvu." Analysts warn that a devaluation could spark inflation like a bushfire, but maintaining the current rate may suffocate trade. It's like choosing between hunger and heartbreak. Either way, the pain hits. But why has the forex well dried up this badly? What's eating the reserves like termites in a wooden roof? Time to unpack the root causes.
Let's be real. Malawi's forex problem didn't start yesterday. Global shocks like the Russia-Ukraine war, rising fuel prices, and shrinking donor inflows have been hammering the economy. Locally, weak export diversification and over-reliance on imports are the nails sealing the coffin. In Malo Mokreza exports, we've been consuming more than we produce. Classic economic heartbreak. Add in corruption, delayed policy responses, and seasonal droughts, boom, you've got a perfect forex storm. But every economic mess has faces behind it. And this time, Mwanamvekha wants accountability, not excuses. Mwanamvekha has hinted that this will not be business as usual. Akufuna kukonza zintu kuyambira pansi mpaka pamwamba. He's promising tighter fiscal discipline, transparency, and a fight against forex leakages. His strategy involves boosting exports, incentivizing remittances, and reviving confidence among international partners. Sounds bold, right? But execution will be everything. Talk is cheap, and Malawi's economy needs action faster than you can say exchange rate. So how does this all affect the ordinary person? The man on the street, the woman at the market, and the business owner counting losses. In the markets of Lilongwe and Muzuznu, prices are soaring like kites in the wind. Basic goods, fuel, fertilizer, all skyrocketing. Antu akulila, koribomali kuchikachiani. Every time the dollar sneezes, the Kwacha catches a cold. Small businesses can't restock, transporters are hiking fares, and the average Malawian is forced to make impossible choices. Even the wedding budget ya cousin Waku Ikala affected because imported champagne just tripled in price. But amidst the chaos, not everything is doom and gloom. There's a small window of hope shining through the cracks. If the IMF nods yes to Malawi's new economic reforms, it could unlock millions in fresh forex support. That means fuel supply stabilizes, imports resume, and inflation takes a nap for once. Confidence is contagious. Once investors smell stability, they follow the scent. Mwanamvekha knows this game. He's betting on discipline, diplomacy, and data to pull the economy out of ICU. Malawi has been here before, yes, but never with stakes this high. Yet, as an economist will tell you, where there's opportunity, there's also risk. And boy, are there risks. Behind closed doors, the black market thrives. Parallel forex traders make quick cash while official reserves sink. Some insiders are accused of hoarding dollars, creating artificial scarcity. Others blame slow government payment systems and weak policy coordination. If unchecked, these cracks could sink any good reform ship before it sails. Mwanamvekha's biggest test will be stopping leakage, financial and political. Because in Malawi, every policy has enemies waiting with popcorn, ready to say, "Tina kunena kale." But what can you, the viewer, actually do while the big shots debate macroeconomics? Let's break it down. Stay alert, stay informed. Knowledge is currency too. If you're a business person, start planning around currency fluctuations, explore local sourcing, digital payments, and saving in stable currencies. For individuals, diversify your spending habits. Tito kote locally made products. You'll help the economy breathe while protecting your wallet. And if you're tempted by black market deals, don't. The short-term gain can turn into long-term pain. Now that we've walked through the chaos, the plans, and the possibilities, let's wrap this up with one powerful takeaway. Ladies and gentlemen, the Forex war is not just numbers and graphs. It's about trust, leadership, and survival. Mwanamvekha's recome has reignited hope, but hope without accountability is like a car without fuel. It won't move. So as we watch this story unfold, let's demand transparency, discipline, and smart policies from everyone in power. Because when Forex stabilizes, the whole nation breathes easier. This has been Global Pulse News, your one-stop channel for fearless, witty, and fact-driven news stories that cut through the noise. If you enjoyed this breakdown, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next big story shaking the world. And hey, remember to support our sister channels, at Sparkling Kids and at Rema Fatima. Fun learning for your little ones, entertainment for your family.